Hey everyone, welcome to TV Picks. I am Pix. This is Riverdale Chapter 3 Body Double. First thing I want to talk about this week, I finally figured out that every episode title is the title of a movie. Not important, I just thought it was interesting. Last week, the episode ends with Cheryl Blossom confessing her guilt. Dun dun dun! This week, it picks up immediately with Cheryl saying to the principal and sheriff, "Just to be clear, I'm confessing to lying, not to killing Jason." Oh, Riverdale, you cock tease. Archie then follows up on last week saying he was going to confess to the principal by confessing to the principal. Minus the little love tryst between him and Grundy. Oh, poor Archie. Lying is only going to come back to bite you in the butt later. Betty and Jughead start up the school paper. Why? To get back at her mom, I guess. There's an underlying issue between Betty's family and Cheryl's family revolving around a relationship that's been mentioned a few times between Jason and Polly, Betty's sister, who is so far absent and is implied to be either in the loony bin or possibly dead. Just one more log on the growing mystery fire that is Riverdale. Veronica gets slut-shamed by the coach's son Chuck with something called a sticky maple. I'll let your imagination fill in the rest. Now, this is just after one date. Just one. And this confuses me because I thought slut-shaming usually happens after you slept with the person, or if they wouldn't sleep with you, you do it out of revenge. I don't know. It confuses me. Whatever. Let's move on because our main plot is off and running. Okay, let's speed this along. Betty and Veronica try to get justice for the group of girls that have fallen victim to the football team's many sticky maples. Sticky mapling, stuck maple, multiple counts of sticky maple, which we'll get to in a moment, and oh, Buddy is it good. Cheryl continues to be a bitch, duh. Archie gets to hang out with the Pussycats, helping them write a song, which he wasn't supposed to do because he was grounded, but then his dad wants to be supportive and talking to Grundy about Archie's musical talent and soundproofs the garage so he has a place to practice. Okie dokie. Jughead harasses the Adventure Scouts, who found Cheryl on the 4th of July, and gets a confession at the end of the episode about the mysterious gunshot that was heard that day by Archie, Cheryl, and Grundy, which turns out to be the Scoutmaster, Doyle, who was just showing the Scouts how to shoot a rifle. Major letdown, let me tell you. Except, twist ending, he saw Grundy's car the day of Jason's disappearance. Again, dun dun dun. Now we get to the good part. Betty and Veronica find the football team ledger that has all of their points for each of the sticky maple victims, leading Betty to embrace her dark side by concocting a plan where they lure Chuck into a possible three-way, drugging him with muscle relaxers and alcohol, getting him to confess what really happened between him and Veronica, as well as all the other girls the football team has victimized. Right before Betty goes all fatal attraction on him, which Veronica has to pull her off, before possibly drowning him in a hot tub. Now, do you want a little bit more detail? Okay. Just to set the scene, Betty lures Chuck over to Ethel's house where they have a hot tub. He shows up, sees Veronica there in a bikini. Red flags don't go off for him because apparently horny teenager gets into the hot tub because Betty's there too, dressed in a halter top, a goth wig, and panties. She starts lacing Chuck's drink, either whiskey or scotch, with muscle relaxers, then handcuffs him to the hot tub he's in, then turns the heat up until he confesses. Then she starts screaming at him, pouring maple syrup over his head right before babbling something about how he hurt her sister Polly, and then slowly pushing his head under the water before Veronica brings her back to reality. The lesson here, treat women with respect, or your penis will betray you, nearly getting you drowned by someone who's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Oh, Jason and Cheryl's mom also pimp slaps Betty's mom for her being a bitch too. Got all that? This week sure packed in a lot, none of which came off forced or convoluted. Man, I love this show. Anyway, this will do it for this week. Join me next time when we go over Chapter 4, The Last Picture Show. Pix, signing out.